Okay, there we go. So the highlight of today is that we got a lot of news from Kurogame Devs. So they released the 1.4 official trailer. They have a developer message and details on the 1.4 patch, which technically I feel is kind of like our half anniversary kind of deal, because the game released in May 22, and 6 months later, which is November 22, would be the half anniversary if they were to celebrate it. And that's probably why we're getting a lot in this patch from the looks of it. So let's take a look.
Some noir breaks into world. If this keeps up, Solaris will be in danger.
When the night knocks.
Ever since I returned from the whining Iaxis mire, I haven't had any dreams.
It's not all that different from reality.
But yeah, the elusive realm seems to be the main focus of this patch, which is great because I've always enjoyed the elusive realm content. Lumi, 4-star Thunder Electro Resonator.
They can't be cured, can they?
That's freaky.
Would you like a fun game between the two of us? Pleasure me with more power.
Camellia, new Resonator. So apparently she is a Havoc sword user. Those animations though, wow.
Keep the dance going.
So my status for the gotchas is I'm guaranteed for her, so definitely
saw those possible iterations of history too.
looking forward to the summons.
This is
Oh, she disappeared. Is she like Shorekeeper or something?
Since you control these gateways, you can help them escape.
We'll all die one day. Might as well dance and live it up while we can.
When the night knocks.
I want to serve you. Make me your bloom bearer.
The thing I'm confused is like, that's Camellia, but like she looks different here.
Make me your bloom.
So is this like a teaser for costumes? Well, the PGR term is coatings, and I believe the Wuthering Waves terminology will be projections.
Bearer.
So Havoc Resonator Camellia, and Lumi is an Electro Resonator. Her weapon will be Red Spring. Camellia's weapon is signature weapon is the Red Spring, and then Somnium Labyrinth. So train crashes from the dreamscape into reality, ripping open a gateway to the realm of illusions. A looming shadow greets you with a grim prophecy. The world will succumb to this nightmare, and night will reign eternal. And of course, the cats are key for the elusive realms. And then we see here there are 6 doors. And as we saw in the splash art, there are 6 characters. So I'm assuming that each of these doors will represent each of those characters. So that was Camellia, Changli, Jaja, Yinlin, Lumi, and Encore. So a bit late for Halloween? It's fine. Oh, and they're doing the same thing with Lumi, where Lumi is on the rerun banners and not on the Camellia banner, so there's that again. But I guess for those who don't have Yinlin or who wants to get more copies of yeah, Yinlin, we'll see. Limited time event reward weapon. 4-star weapon. Obtain the sword Somnoir Anchor. And Zhang Liao, yep. And then projection. Participate in the Somnium Labyrinth to obtain projection Somnoir Anchor, which changes the appearance of any sword into that of the Somnoir Anchor. So yeah, weapon projection. So hopefully we have resonator projection soon. Oh, and this is kind of cool. There are apparently projections that you can get which will basically make the weapons disappear. Which I guess is okay. Especially, like here, you can see it's for the Gauntlet and the Rectifier. I feel like for the Rectifier, it's fine since most of the time it's just floating anyway and the characters don't really use it. So having it just disappear, I think is fine. But these gotta be participate to obtain 5 formless series weapon projections. So yeah, they just disappear. Well, from the swords, I feel like will look odd. Like it will just basically disappear. Anyways, invisible guns. That too. So they'll be doing finger guns. Depths of the Elusive Realm. Phantasm Amass. I'm liking that because it's basically areas that we haven't seen before, which is nice. And Phantom Echo. So Inferno Rider. When is it again that we see this? I believe we saw this in the... What event was that? The story for this patch with Shorekeeper. And of course, we have our free 10 pulls. Or login 10 pulls. Beyond Waves Exploration Event. Tactical Simulacra. Oh, okay. That's coming back. So this will be the second iteration of it. Okay. Pincer Maneuver Warriors. A mysterious combat simulation program has gone viral in the Academy Washu Hive. Researcher Lizu, an active user, seems to have insights in this intriguing program. Okay. Sales Blitz Pioneer Association themed quest. Okay, so this should be a fairly casual one. It's the exploration style event. But yeah, that's 1.4. Really looking forward to that, especially because of Camellia. I am curious about this though, because of how it looks. Does that mean is this a teaser? I mean, is it just a story cutscene, or is this maybe a glimpse of Camellia getting a projection, resonator projection, or character costume? I don't know. One can be hopeful.
Make me your bloom bearer.
But yeah, I'm definitely rolling for Camellia. Lumi, like I do want to roll for her, but because she is a 4-star, so it should be Well, I guess it depends. 4 stars are very. I feel like sometimes it might be harder to roll for 4-star characters because of the way the banner works. But assuming like what they did with Yoo-Hoo, where you can get a copy of Yoo-Hoo from the shop for like 80 of the coral. So might not be too bad. Like if you want to get her, maybe you'll just get her from the shop with the 80 coral instead of using your pulls to get her from the rerun banners. Okay, so that is the trailer. Let's look at the developer message. So this was released yesterday. So let's see. In this update, we're adding new gameplay elements and an exciting new feature and optimizations to enhance your experience. So Dream Link. Okay, Dream Link is a new combat mechanism that will be introduced in the main event of 1.4. It looks like a team ultimate attack, I think. Enhances synergy between your resonators, allowing them to unlock their true potential together. When certain conditions align during combat, Dream Link will activate, dramatically amplifying your team's combat prowess. To be honest, it looks awesome. Or maybe it's not an ultimate, it allows you to like control 3 characters at the same time, maybe? Like even though you're like controlling 1 character, you're technically controlling 3 characters? Maybe? I don't know. Overdrive Combat Elusive Spirit. Okay. Version 1.4. Ooh. You can pick up White Cat's blessings to enter Elusive Spirit state to increase your movement speed. Lumi, a resonator who will make her debut in the new version, has a similar ability. When certain requirements are met, instead of dodging, Lumi dashes to get out of harm's way and is capable of attacking enemies while moving at high speed. Okay. Oh yeah, her mouse thing attacks the enemies while she's sprinting. These 2 new gameplay mechanisms will be available in the main event of version 1.4. Once the main event concludes, it will be added as a permanent event where the same gameplay mechanisms will still be available. Alright. So, also another reason to get Lumi, I guess, if you want to traverse, like, or explore new maps quickly, with the way her movement works, maybe, might just want to get 1 copy for exploration purposes. New feature, weapon cosmetics, weapon projection. I mean, I'm glad that we're getting weapon projections or weapon coatings or weapon costumes. I just hope that we get character projections, character coatings, or character costumes. Because it will allow you to transform the appearance of your weapons, so hopefully we'll be able to transform appearance of characters at a future patch, maybe. Participate in the main event, obtain a free weapon projection associated with the event featured 4-star sword. Additionally, we are adding transparent weapon projections available for all 5 weapon types. You can use a transparent weapon projection to turn the equipped weapon completely or partially invisible. We hope these options let you add even more personality to your resonator's looks. Yeah. I'm kind of like I was like kind of hoping like make a projection that makes it look like a beam saber or lightsaber. Maybe in the future. All right, so what's this? Leveling related optimizations, double rewards, step-by-step echo upgrade. Okay, so this is nice. You'll be able to use double the wave plates to be able to get double the rewards. So that will let you go through your wave plates faster, which is nice because I feel like the longest aspect for me when doing my dailies is to spend down the wave plates. So if I'm able to get through those, because during weekdays, like I just do the dailies as fast as I can. So if this will allow me to do it faster, that's great. Last but not least, in version 1.4, you can conveniently upgrade an Echo to the exact levels that can unlock new substats. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, which is nice. I mentioned this in the previous stream, but I was kind of hoping that the moment you get it to the auto level, like you would there would be an option where it would automatically tune the Echo, so I wouldn't have to go to a different I wouldn't have to go through a different menu just to tune it and then go back to leveling. So I was kind of hoping there would be like an option where you could just automatically tune the Echo when you reach the specific level. Maybe in the future. Interface related optimization, wave plate info pop-up, Echo info pop-up, Tower of Adversity interface adjustments. Okay. You receive a pop-up displaying the amount of wave plates and crystals you own. Oh, that's nice. So you can tell right at a glance if you're full. That way you won't have to go open the map just to find out if you're full of wave plates. So that's nice. Displayed Echo, nice. So at least you already get the main stats for the Echoes. Although I don't farm the open world for Echoes as much anymore, that's still I feel like a needed feature. So that way you don't always have to go into the inventory to check what stats they got. Maybe increase the overflow limit next. Yes, I've actually hit the overflow limit, which is 480. So maybe they can increase that as well. I'll have to put that in the feedback form. So in the current version, adjusting your team lineup in Tower Adversity, yes, thank God, requires leaving and re-entering. We can now, which we know can interrupt your gameplay experience. To improve this, we've optimized the interface in the upcoming version, allowing you to view and adjust your team directly within the tower. Thank God! Did I say? I was just talking about that. I was just talking about that yesterday, and yeah, that is definitely greatly appreciated. Apart from the above, more optimizations are in the pipeline, and along with more gameplay elements and features. Yay! Awesome! Yeah, so like, you know what? Like, I like that whenever they have a dev blog, like, it really talks about stuff that, you know, us as a player wants, unlike some other games that do these developer message. They're just talking about random stuff that people are not really asking for. If you know, you know, but I'm not gonna name drop here. So yeah, this one I am really interested in how this works, so I'm looking forward to see what exactly is this. But so the Dream Link, we'll see. I'm like wondering if this will be applied to like all gameplay aspects, or if it will only be during the main event, because it only mentions that it will be like the Dream Link enhances synergy between along potential together. We'll see, I guess. But yeah, this is another thing I'm looking forward to in 1.4. Now, let's see. Maybe there will be more explanation of those things here in the 1.4 version preview. So When the Night Knocks, coming November 14th. So that is Wednesday, right? No, Thursday next week. 10 days away. Ah. But yeah, like here, we can see the featured characters. There's Camellia, Chang Li, Encore, Yinlin, Zhezha, and... Wait, what's her name? Yumi? Alright. So, new main event, which is the Somnium Labyrinth, which is a Somnoir adventure event, which is basically domain adventure event. In a tumultuous dream, you witness a train derailing, unsealing a gateway to a realm of illusions. A mysterious figure taunts you, foretelling that when the world succumbs to this nightmare, the night will reign eternal. And then we have Camellia, Havoc, Sword User, 5-star. And then Lumi, Electro, 4-star. I'm assuming that she's a rectifier user. It doesn't. Oh well, I guess we'll see. All right, let's see. Upcoming featured Resonator convenes. So yeah, phase 1 will be Camellia, and then phase 2 will be Yinlin and Zhangli Yao. And then Yumi will be the 4-star Thunderous Spores and Celestial Yeah, so Yumi will be on these banners for these two. Kind of debating, honestly, like if I will. Well, I'm assuming that I'm gonna spend most of my currencies on Camellia. So I don't know if I would be able to have summons left for Lumi. We'll see, I guess. Resonator Lumi will simultaneously be made available in the Afterglow Coral store. So yeah, there we go. Which I believe is 80 Coral, which is like 10 4-star Resonators worth of Coral. Well, assuming you have those Resonators at full sequence. Because for a standard 4-star, you usually get 3 Coral, but if you have a Resonator at max sequence, you're given 8 Coral. So that's essentially, if you look at it in a way, that's like 10 multis worth of 4-star Resonators. So your mileage may vary, but it's nice that you're able to get it from the Afterglow shop. And then the Red Spring. For a new weapon, this is the new gacha weapon. I don't know, like I'll probably like maybe go for 1 or 2 multis on the banner, but I don't think that I would actually really try to get it. I do have Chang Li's weapon, and I will probably also have Genesis, so I'd probably use one or the other on Camellia. And then the Somnoir Anchor, that's basically a free 4-star weapon. Upcoming featured weapon convenes. So again, Red Spring. And then phase 2 will have String Master, which is Yinlin's weapon, and Verity's Handle, which is Zhangli Yao's weapon, signature weapon. And then the Somnoir Anchor projection, and then the Formless series projections. I feel like instead of like for the sword specifically, instead of it being transparent, maybe they should have made it kind of like a beam saber or something. It's like for the gauntlet and rectifier, they kind of make sense, but for the sword. Well, we'll see. I guess we'll see. I guess it depends on. Actually, no. For like example, Chang Li, I guess it kind of makes sense because she doesn't really use the sword in her attacks. So having a formless form kind of makes sense. So there's that. And then new companion story for Camellia. Let's see, new events, Gifts of Fleeting Dreams, which is the 7-day login, which basically gives us 5 standard pulls and 5 limited pulls. Depths of the Elusive Realm, Phantasm Amass. Like, I've always been a fan of the Elusive Realm, so I'm definitely looking forward to what changes that they have made. Beyond the Waves exploration event. So, very casual event, which is for the Pioneer Association and Lolio. Tactical Simulacra. What is this again? It's basically a boss rush, right? If I recall. Or not boss rush, it's a boss challenge. Although I feel like based on the last one, it wasn't really that hard. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe they adjust it accordingly because of when we got the first one, it was like pretty much at the boss tester run. So yeah, like when we got this, it was like, if not the release patch, might have been like patch 1.1. So they probably might have, like, you know, kept the easier stages and then add harder tier difficulties maybe. Pioneer Association event, that one's going to be a very casual event as well. Recurring combat event, Pincer Maneuver Warriors. I'm assuming this one will be similar to the battle simulation events, maybe. And then new Echo for the Phantom Inferno Rider, which was featured in the Shorekeeper story, right? Shorekeeper story, if I recall, yes. And yeah, that's it. Stay tuned for more. So yeah, more. More to come in 10 days. Or who knows, maybe they might give us even more details on some of these events. Or I was kind of hoping they would probably go through the Dream Link mechanism, but who knows? Maybe they might give another update to describe it better. But regardless, I am excited for this patch. And yeah, I hope you guys will join me for when I will summon for Camellia, which will be on the day of release. So that's Thursday on the 14th of November. So coming soon. Yeah. People just nuke with Jinxie and Chang-Li all the time. That is true with those boss events. So we'll see. We'll see on how Kuro Games maybe adjusted the bosses. I am assuming that they will. They'll still keep to challenging the player base, which is nice, I think. And yeah, I'm looking forward to both Camellia and Lumi for the upcoming patch. So until then, I guess I'll see you next time, YouTube and Twitch. I will also finish the stream here. I'm gonna get some sleep. So thanks for watching. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Bye, YouTube.